Alright, what is up everyone? My name is WhiteHat94, and I'm going to be doing some commentary for SuperPitFro's Wolverine round. So I hope everyone is ready for this. This game was made by Software Creations, the same people who on the NES made Silver Surfer, Solstice, Tom and Jerry. They made a whole bunch of pretty good games. Alright, he started already, and right away we hit a warp like 10 seconds, 5 seconds into the run, and this is going to take us directly to Stage 2. Stage 1 is fairly long, and you saw him taking damage along the way on Stage 1. So at the end of stages in this game, you see your strength in the bottom left. That counts down, so if it is too high, you actually are going to lose time to the countdown. So you're going to see he's going to want to end with as low as health as possible. He's actually really low right here, so he needs to be careful. But he's a pro, right to the end. So you're not going to lose any time here, because the countdown jingle was completely done by the time the end of stage jingle went off. Alright, now we have Stage 3. This is the traps level. This level is all about all sorts of hidden traps. You'll see like these axes swing down. So he's very careful to get through them as fast as possible, because Wolverine does not have iframes in this game. If you stand on something that does damage, you just get melted pretty much instantly. There's a sneaky trap right on the steps there that sometimes pops up, and it will kill you pretty much every time that happens. Alright, you're gonna notice you do have claws in this game, but it is not advisable to use them, because every time you use your claws in this game, you lose health. Like, I'm pretty sure that happens in the comics, right? So the only time you want to use your claws is when you actually really need to kill something that's in your way. Or in the very first stage, he was punching with his claws out to lower his health to get rid of the countdown at the end. You also have no healing ability in this game. I think the only way you can heal health is you have to find Havoc. He's in like a hidden room, and then that's why there's like a Havoc meter at the bottom. According to the manual, that was a bottle of soda. Everyone knows Wolverine is known for his love of soda, not alcohol. So he hit another warp here. This is going to skip Stage 5 and take us right to Stage 6. There's Rot Dog's favorite spacesuit fireman. We took an unfortunate dive into the lava there. These the windows to jump off some of these jumps are fairly tight. He's going to go the bottom route now. Not that big of a deal. Taking it a little slow because, like I said, no iframes, so the damage adds up real fast. There's lots of more trap tiles in this, where if you stand on them, they fall away. He's going to go for a fire jump here. And he actually did not have enough health. I think he was going to make it. There it is. So that's a fairly new strat. I think I found that not too long ago. That fire jump is actually not even in the tasks. So it's a fairly new trick. Alright, Stage 7. This is probably the worst stage in the game. Spikes are one-hit kill here. The turrets along the top they're RNG based on like how many bullets they shoot and when they shoot. Some of these jumps over the spikes are very tight. He's probably gonna play it safe here. Oh, he's not. He's going for it. It is pretty difficult to get through this stage without dying. The turrets that shoot you, they do a lot of damage. Like these jumps right here are very tight. Doing them without blowing way down is pretty difficult. He's going to do a manipulation there to avoid getting shot by that turret. And we're just climbing on up. But you're going to notice that also the music music in this game is pretty excellent. It is by the Fallons. I think it's both Tim and Jeff Fallon. This is probably my favorite song in the game. So these jumps, if you miss just like, if you're just like pixels off, you're easily going into the spikes there. He actually has very nice health here. Should be good to make it to the end of this stage without dying, hopefully. But he has his claws out just in case he needs to attack one of these guys. But he has great health. He's fine to just run through this last guy. And we're on to the final stage already. It's a fairly short game. Alright, so this stage it's also very, very important to be mindful of your health. Oh, there's a burger. We're picking up a burger for health. Let's see some burgers in the chat for that. So he's going to be trying to set up... You see there is a berserker meter in the very bottom. If you fill that up, Wolverine will be invulnerable and attack non-stop, or uncontrollably. You can't control it for as long as that meter is going. So he's going to try and set that up to avoid having to take a death near the very end of this stage. So you see he's building that meter up, and he's going to activate it at a correct time so that he can carry it all the way to the boss of this stage. And these jumps are some of the tightest jumps in the game. All right, so he got Berserker. He needs to make like one more jump here. This jump. All right, good. He's good. So the game is attacking for him automatically here. So he can get stuck on the ground where the game is just attacking and you can't jump. Now he has his claws out to take out the electricity, and Magneto is the boss here. Which I don't know why they made Magneto the boss. He's the one mutant that Wolverine can do nothing against. But you punch him like 5 times and he runs away. And now we're on to the actual final boss of the game, which is going to be Sabretooth. And we get to see Jubilee, Psylocke. And this boss, you see he's jumping. This boss is a JJ. If you don't have your spacing and timing perfect, he can just totally jump away. Just like he's doing here on the edge. Oh, what a jerk. Wow. So this is what this boss can just do. This is like... The run is pretty simple up until here. Hey, there we go, and GG. 725, that's a pretty solid for the amount of trolling that JJ just did there. But yeah, this is a really fun run. It's really easy to learn if you're looking for a short NES speed run. Not a ton of RNG, apart from the very final boss. But with good spacing, good timing, you can neutralize most of his trolling. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for Wolverine. Yeah, really fun speed run. Maybe not so fun casually, but once you get the speed strats down, it's a very smooth game. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for me. Make sure to give SuperPitFro a follow. Very entertaining streamer. But yeah, that is going to be it for me, and stay tuned for more of the Comic Block.